Business cases are useful tools to inform tough decisions about the best way to use public funds. Despite the worthiness of that goal, many people are intimidated by business cases. Business cases can seem daunting from a distance, with unfamiliar jargon and numbers and ratios that are only intuitive for finance and economics gurus. But you don't need to be a mathematician to understand a business case, or even to write a business case. In this video, we're going to demystify one of the common ratios we use to summarize the results of business case analysis, the net present value, or NPV. The net present value is one of two key figures you need to understand to make sense of a business case: the net present value of each option and the benefit-cost ratio of each option. These two ratios combined tell us which proposal represents the best value for money over time. We usually calculate these ratios in a spreadsheet with separate rows for each cost and benefit we need to analyze. Each row of costs and benefits will be distributed over time with numbers in a column representing each year, typically for at least 20 years into the future. The first step is to calculate the present value of a cost or benefit by distilling all the columns for each of those rows into a single number that represents the value today of all of those future values. We do that by applying a discount to future values and then adding up all those discounted values to get a total for each row. We do this to recognize that dollars in the future are worth less than dollars today. It's the financial modeling equivalent of the proverb that a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. The proverb and discounting future values both make sense because the degree of uncertainty about costs and benefits and wild birds increases the further we project into the future. Once we know the present value of each individual row, we can work out the net present value, or NPV, for each option. This is as simple as adding together all the present value benefits and then subtracting all the present value costs for each option. If the benefits exceed the costs, we end up with a positive NPV for that option. In simple terms, this means that the benefits of that option could justify the costs over the time period we've analyzed, although we don't yet know if it's the best option relative to the alternatives. If we have a negative NPV, then it means our calculated benefits do not outweigh the costs. That is, they're not enough to justify the costs over time. This is not necessarily a deal breaker, but we would need a very compelling reason to justify investing public funds in something that returns benefits less than its costs. For example, sometimes there are legal or ethical obligations to provide a certain service or facility in a particular location or for a particular group of people, regardless of the cost to government or the benefits to the community. But if there are no otherwise compelling reasons, options with a negative NPV are usually not funded, simply because they'd cost more than the benefits are worth. I hope this short video has helped you to understand what an NPV means, a bit about how to calculate it, and how to interpret it to inform better investment decisions. Good luck with your next business case, and thank you for watching.